On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Bucks in this matchup, they got to be feeling pretty good as they won that last outing against the Cavaliers. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Smith outside. It's hauled in by Achua. And it's the Bucks ball. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Clock at 4. And here's Booker from the arc. Josh Smith pulls it in. Here is Miller. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
Mourning with the screen. Achua in the corner. Edey with the rebound. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble. So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Back to Booker. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close. And now only one away from being in the game.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Substitution, number 11, Bradley Beal.
Cunningham right side. And stolen by Booker. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
G.A., when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And the three off target.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And stolen by Mourning. Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
We talk about guys with fewer strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Miller outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Fires from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
On the court.
So both teams making some changes here. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Kuzma. The drive by Booker. To the paint. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Edey. And another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks trailed by 7. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Shots good by Miller.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Beal. They trail by 7. Now Cunningham. Smith outside. And stolen by Booker. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Back to Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Shots good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Pass to Mourning. Tries a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside, Hero. Drops in the layup for 2. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
There's Beal with the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Hawkins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Booker in the post. Here's Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Booker with it. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jaquez. Shots good by Booker. He's got 9.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Outside, Hero. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Jaquez. And the 3 ball is good. Jaquez has got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Beal deciding where to go with it. Lively with the screen. Here's Booker. Out to Kuzma. Outside Beal. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Mathurin for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Cleveland leading by 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Outside Hero. Here's Jovic. It's good from long range. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Beal. To halt the run. And the Bucks miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
There's the pick. Here's Hayes. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trailed by 15. And here is Beal. Back to Kuzma. Outside Beal. Pass to Mourning. LeVert grabs the miss. Here's the break. And a wide open look for Hero. No good from outside. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Count that one. Smith's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Here's Booker. Smith with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Miller outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Cleveland foul. His first team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Booker. For three.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Smith outside. Pass to Edey. To the inside. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
The Bucks making a switch here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good work there as it goes. Cunningham's got 7 points.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Jerome. Back to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Achua. Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one to end the drought. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Miller, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but Steve, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
It's Miller on the wing. Back to Cunningham. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Pass to Jerome. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Bucks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Now, Hero. He's got 5. From the wing. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And he drives in. Pass to Christie. Here's Jerome. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot's good by Hero.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Christie. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Hero. Now Achua. Misses off the left iron. Now Cleveland moving it up. On the wing, Hawkins. LeVert up top. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Pass to Edey. Cunningham left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
No good from Booker. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Cunningham outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Mourning. Over Smith. Smith with the defensive effort. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Edey gets the bucket.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Now Booker. Hawkins with the steal. Kuzma pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
On the wing, Booker. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Pass to Edey. 3-pointer. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Mourning. They need this one. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
And it's Miller in the corner.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. It doesn't go for him.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Booker. Spins. Outside, Beal. Shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Beal from long range. And again, the Bucks miss. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Cunningham with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away.